Ontario opens some outdoor amenities, announces provincial reopening roadmap. Dan Kearns, Local Journalism Initiative reporter for The Standard. Durham, Kawartha Lakes. The Ontario government provided a 3-step process to reopening the province from lockdown and announced a plan to reopen outdoor recreational amenities on Thursday, May 20th. As of Saturday, May 22nd, several recreational amenities could reopen with restrictions such as physical distancing. These outdoor spaces include golf courses, driving ranges, tennis and basketball courts, soccer fields, and skate parks. No outdoor sports or recreational classes are permitted. Outdoor limits for social gatherings and organized public events will be expanded to 5 people, which will allow these amenities to be used for up to 5 people, including with members of different households. All other public health and workplace safety measures under the province-wide emergency brake will remain in effect, a provincial press release explained. Provincial officials also outlined their roadmap to reopening. Similar to the United Kingdom, Quebec, and Saskatchewan, we are taking a gradual and phased approach based on hitting vaccination targets, Premier Doug Ford said. The provincial press release explained Step 1 will see the province focus on resuming outdoor activities with smaller crowds, where the risk of transmission is lower, and allow retail with restrictions. In this step, outdoor gatherings will be expanded to allow up to 10 people, and outdoor dining will be allowed, with up to 4 people per table. Non-essential retail stores will be allowed to operate at a 15% capacity. Step 2 will see the province further expanding outdoor activities and resuming limited indoor services with small numbers of people where face coverings are worn. Outdoor gatherings of up to 25 people will be allowed in this step, as well as outdoor sports and leagues, overnight camps, personal care services, where face coverings can be worn but with capacity limits, and indoor religious services or ceremony gatherings at 15% capacity. The last step on the roadmap will focus on expanding access to indoor settings with restrictions, including where there are larger numbers of people and where face coverings can't always be worn. These areas include indoor sports facilities, casinos and bingo halls, indoor dining, art galleries, museums, and libraries. Any decision will be made with the utmost caution. The province will remain in each step for at least 21 days. This will allow us to evaluate any impacts on key indicators and determine whether the province is ready to safely move to the next step in this plan, Health Minister Christine Elliott explained. Provincial government officials expect the province will enter Step 1 during the week of June 14th. With this roadmap, it is clear there are brighter days ahead, and there is hope for a more open and safe summer, Minister Elliott said. Kawartha Lakes Food Source launches a salsa brand with a social purpose. Unlike massive multinational corporations who pocket profits from product sales, the proceeds of KLFS Salsa are invested into operating expenses such as rent, allowing them to continue to deliver food access and food literacy programs within the city of Kawartha Lakes. In early 2020, KLFS put an online poll out to the community, asking them what type of KLFS food product they would be most interested in purchasing. Salsa won by a landslide, with over 70% of the respondents choosing it over the alternative options. Over the course of the past year, KLFS has been quietly working away at product ideation, recipe development, marketing assessments, and regulatory compliance. The final recipe was developed in collaboration with George Brown College's Food Innovation and Research Studio, and the salsa was produced by KLFS staff and volunteers alongside the knowledgeable employees of the Ontario Agri-Food Venture Centre. To date, they have produced 3,000 jars of salsa, which will be on local store shelves on May 20th of this year. Each jar of salsa will be priced at approximately $4.99. Retail locations will include Reed's Value Mart, Farmer's Butcher Shop, Mariposa Woolen Mill, Fresh Fuel LL, and Burns Bulk Food. Additionally, KLFS will be partnering with the Kawartha Box to have the product included in an upcoming bundle. Salsa will also be available for sale at assorted events such as farmers markets. So keep your eye on KLFS's social media for these pop-up purchasing opportunities. Our hope is that this social enterprise will help KLFS be financially resilient in the midst of any future economic uncertainty, shared Heather Kirby, Executive Director at the Kawartha Lakes Food Source. The project will be an ongoing, self-sustaining source of revenue, which complements our regular fundraising efforts. Diversifying our streams of income is a priority for our team as a way of mitigating risk and ensuring we can always be relied on by our member agencies and our community during times of need. We would like to express our sincere thanks to Community Foundations of Canada for providing us the initial grant through their Investment Readiness Program to fund this project, added Ms. Kirby. We're confident our salsa will leave a good taste in your mouth and a good feeling in your heart, concluded Ms. Kirby.
The 18th Annual Trish's Wish Walk-a-thon on June 5th. Courtney McClure for The Standard. North Durham. It's time to clean off your running shoes and get ready for June 5th. Trish's Wish Foundation Annual Walk-a-thon is happening a little differently this year. This year, the walk-a-thon will be virtual because of COVID-19. Participants can walk, run, or ride their bikes around their neighborhood. The walk-a-thon starts at 10 a.m. and ends at an unspecified time. Trish's Wish Foundation asks participants to dress in pink and take lots of pictures of themselves walking, biking, or running. And don't forget to share them on Trish's Wish Facebook page. I am very proud of how the community has helped us keep Trish's Wish alive, said Shirley Eagleson, the president of Trish's Wish Foundation. With your donations, we can continue to help new and old clients. You can register online at www.trishaswish.ca. Family and friends can sponsor participants by sending e-transfers to trishaswish@hotmail.ca. Or they can mail a check to Trish's Wish Foundation, 53 Howard Avenue, Lindsay, Ontario, K9V 2W1. In past years, Trish's Wish Foundation has had over 60 participants in their annual walk-a-thon. They encourage the community to get involved in participating in the walk-a-thon or sponsoring a participant. Trish's Wish Foundation was formed after they hosted a walk-a-thon for a young lady named Trish Peter. Trish's family and friends and the community of Little Britain got together and organized a walk-a-thon for Trish. Trish passed away from cancer in 2004. Trish's Wish was for the foundation to carry on its annual walk-a-thon to help people in need. According to Ms. Eagleson, the foundation was formed and registered as a charitable foundation. Their mission statement is to help people between 17 and 25 years of age deal with serious illnesses or accidents. Their foundation helps young people living in the municipality of Kawartha Lakes. The foundation began 18 years ago and has raised over $325 million for local families in need. Over 80 families have benefited thanks to corporate sponsors and individual donations, added Ms. Eagleson. They also host other events aside from their annual summer walk-a-thon. These events include Ladies' Night, which happens in the fall, the Spirit Run, and gold tournaments held by their sponsors. Kawartha Lakes limiting when fireworks can be discharged. Dan Kearns, Local Journalism Initiative reporter for The Standard. Kawartha Lakes. The City of Kawartha Lakes has passed a bylaw restricting the days and times residents can fire off consumer fireworks. Kawartha Lakes councillors saw the new bylaw at a meeting on Tuesday, May 18th. Now, consumer fireworks can only be discharged between dusk and 11 p.m. on Victoria Day, Canada Day, Family Day, Indigenous Peoples Day, Labor Day, and New Year's Eve. Also, people will be allowed to fire off fireworks the day preceding and following each of these holidays. Should residents wish to use fireworks outside of authorized days, a consumer fireworks permit for a special event must be obtained, a Kawartha Lakes press release explained. Ward 1 Councillor Emma Eo questioned if birthdays or anniversaries qualify as a special event in the permit process. If you'd like to have any event or special event which involves fireworks, you have to get a permit to do that, Fire Chief Mark Pankhurst explained. That takes us right back to the original reason why we amended this, because fireworks were going off at all different dates and times, and it was creating problems for vacationers, for farmers with livestock, and stuff like that. This bylaw tightens it up. Ward 2 Councillor Kathleen Seymour Fagan was concerned whether the city's current bylaw force would effectively enforce this new bylaw. Are bylaw officers going to be going out to all of these fireworks situations when they can't go out to what they have already? Mayor Andy Letham explained, the bylaw department will treat this bylaw like all other city bylaws, responding to situations whenever it is possible for them to do so. In a statement, Fire Chief Pankhurst explained why efforts were made to regulate firework use in the municipality. Fireworks are often used to help celebrate special days or events, and although they are entertaining, they are dangerous and require safety precautions when in use, his statement read. With the new restrictions, we hope to reduce the amount of calls for complaints or disturbances to people and animals and ensure safe practices are always top of mind. For more information on how to get a consumer firework permit, go online to www.kawarthalakes.ca.
The Standard Podcast was produced by Greenstream Studio for the Standard newspaper.